Sports Fest, Rick Horrow, inside the $1.3 trillion business of sports. You're on the record. The top issues of the week. Boy, what a week. Opening drive, 5-1, followed by 5 to watch coming up next. But first, the opening drive, number one, deep-pocketed Dodgers do it again. The $416.9 million payroll is a story, but the grit, the comeback, the obvious tenacity, and Yamamoto and Ohtani carry the day. First time a repeat champion since the 2000 New York Yankees, first time in the National League since the 1976 Big Red Machine. The end of the day, money can buy happiness. But now the big issue is, what about labor peace? What about expansion? What about the Rays Stadium? And what about all of the other issues surrounding baseball now that we shift from probably the most exciting World Series ever to a bit of more economic reality? That's number one. Number two, marathons. More races, more money. Look at Susanna Sullivan. She earned $16,000 for a recent Tokyo performance, $100,000 for first place in deals. Usually the body limit is 2 marathons a year. She and other world-class marathoners may push it to 3 or 4 or more. Some are worried. Many are saying better for TV, better for packaged sponsorships, better for an idea of streaming, and all of that because of dollars. We'll see how it all shakes out. That's number two. Number three, the Emirates Cup and the opening of the NBA season. $514,000 last year, up to $530,000 per winning player. To a max contract guy, probably means very little. But to the number 12 or 13 on a roster, it means everything. And what it also means is the NBA players and owners have collaborated on a tournament that they think will be very important and a meaningful event, not just a novelty. Their words. And at the end of the day, this is one of those that sustains Emirates sponsorship, middle of the year, international. It checks off all of the boxes. That's number three. Number four, Frozen Frenzy viewership commands a big number. 20% increase despite scheduling headwinds. Everybody's saying, why are we watching an NHL game at 11 o'clock? The answer is because you can watch them all. And at the end of the day, the Penguins and the Flyers, about 680,000 viewers, a 67% increase over any number before. The overall 587,000 average, about 40% higher, a positive gain. Gary Bettman, Bill Daly, at it again. The format is the solution, and this is an answer with the format. That's number four. And then finally, it's fitting to end our opening drive with Shohei Ohtani. His rookie card, by the way, what has he done for us lately? Yeah, is it Ruth? Is it Ohtani? Nobody knows. That adds to his value in baseball's lore. $84,000 for his Bowman Chrome Blue Refractor Rookie Auto card. $84,000 up from $32,500. That's not a big number. What we're hearing is collectors are holding on to prized Ohtani cards rather than selling, believing that the values will rise further, assuming he continues his performance. That's a lock. And also assuming that the rare feat rides the crest of history. It will. It's a good investment. Another testimony to the Dodgers' incredible run. So you thought the last couple of weeks was great. Look at the 5 to watch for the next couple of weeks. Number one, Ireland, New Zealand rugby set for Soldier Field, a high-profile fixture designed to elevate rugby's visibility in the U.S. ahead of the 2031 Men's Rugby World Cup. Games sold out. All 50 states, Canadian provinces have purchased tickets. 20% of fans expected to travel internationally. A broader influence in the U.S. market, building momentum for major rugby events in North America and build as a foundation for rugby's growth. We'll see how that all shakes out. Looks pretty good. That's number one. Number two, the Power Four has streamlined the oversight restructure, a slimmed-down version. The Settlement Implementation Committee, SIC, formed with the College Sports Commission, the primary influence sharing. They're doing well. Any NIL deal over $600 is subject to scrutiny, but Mitch Barnhart, Pat Chun, and Ross Bjork are the three ADs designated to carry the water on substantive negotiations in the future. Used to be any AD can kind of join and then bring their hordes of lawyers in the middle of it. Now it's a bit more streamlined, but it also tells us very specifically where the power is going to be. Division I, and this committee will speak for it. That's number 2. Number 3, the NBA, good year, good week in LA, approving unanimously the Mark Walter sale of the Lakers, $10 billion. The Buss family retains a 15% share. Walter assumes controlling interest. And the bottom line is it's been a hell of a week for him with the Dodgers. And when you think about it, this is something that the NBA wanted, the highest value ever paid for a Major League sports franchise, and it's an NBA one. The other sport he owns just won the World Series for the second time in a row. First time since 2000. What a week. Number 2. Number 3. Next, Cosm. They cut a deal with the partnership in the NBA. Same time for the announcement, they have a 12K plus LED series of domes around the country. Dallas, LA, looking at Detroit, Atlanta. The venues function as venue partners, extending the league's footprint beyond traditional arenas and integrating the fan viewing experience into mixed-use developments. A great idea for the NBA and a great deal for Cosm. That's number 3. Number 4, Middle Eastern wealth funds, effectively full control of McLaren Racing. Value 3 to 3.7 billion euros. Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, commitments across the Arabian economic spectrum, sole owners of the Formula One powerhouse and setting a new benchmark for Formula One team valuations. McLaren's resurgence, highlighting a return of the championship, made possible by money, clearly. And by the way, watch in the future, 15 to watch, 5 to watch in the future. Saudis are looking to bring an NFL regular season game to Saudi Arabia. Do not bet against them. And finally, and maybe more important and most important, golf icon Gary Player, he turns 90. He actually turned 90 November 1. His blowout celebration was in May. His commitment now is coupled with an announcement of playing in the December 18 to 21 father-son, the PNC Golf Championship at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando, the oldest competitor ever in a PGA Champion event. 9 majors, 9 senior majors, 150 global tournaments. More important, he's an amazing human being. I've had the opportunity to share the podium with him a few times, and at the end of the day, we all just want to be standing when we're 90. His life is ahead of him, and everybody ought to adopt the vision of Gary Player. Well, that's the 5 to watch. Like to thank Kali Kazir for putting this together. Like to thank all of you for listening and watching. Every week we focus on the top issues in the $1.3 trillion business of sports. Sports Professor Rick Horrow, speak with you soon.